father pinned the Chicago PD badge on me, he told me to shake hands with the good citizens of this city using a velvet glove. And keep a razor blade hidden between your fingers for the ones who forgot their manners. He also told me the moment I ever felt safe to remember I was just a dumb Pollock as capable as the next idiot of getting my head shot off.
The Chicago Code, of course, you used to be partners back in the old days. One of you still is on the beat, and the other one kind of did pretty well for herself. I think you guys know which ones I'm talking about, don't you?
Yes.
Your character, how come yours didn't move up as well as the old partner?
It's a choice.
I still like to kick doors, throw dudes around, and drive a car. She drives her own car.
And I don't kick doors.
Has the door open
Only
for her.
metaphoric doors.
And gives orders.
Interesting. Yeah, but unfortunately, well, I don't know
That
if
made sense, didn't it?
Yeah.
Pardon me?
That did make sense then, didn't it?
Well, I don't know if I'm just hallucinating and I understood you. But
Well, whatever it takes. Your character's in a very high position, apparently, but she wants to do good. Hard to do.
yeah.
Tough
Are
city.
you making fun?
No, I'm just saying it's when I see something right in front of me. It's like, uh-oh, that's a problem.
Right.
She's a champion. She wants to do good. She wants to help, and yet there's corruption all around her. Do you see there's a conflict there?
Yes, there's drama.
Yeah.
There's drama everywhere. Yes.
That makes good.
But it's possible, a little bit at a time.
Hmm.
A little bit at a time.
But you need somebody gritty on your side.
Yo, yeah. With a bit of growth, too. Yeah. It dresses
And it
manly,
smells.
but still sexy.
Mm.
Yep.
And sounds like a Chicagoan.
Yeah, and is left-handed.
Is he?
I don't know. That's what she needs. That's what she needs.
See, he's not the guy. It's
Oh.
like him, but I'm looking for the left-hander.
Yeah,
He is
I
the
mean,
guy,
if we're going to dig ourselves out of this hole.
It's got to be with
big
our left
corruption,
hand.
That's what it's going to take.
Yeah. Your character, it seems like.
Everyday growth.
Yeah, it seems like he says no a lot. No, I don't want to do it. I want to be on my own. I don't want to do it. And boy, that's a tough thing to write around, isn't it?
Well, it is. If he's not saying no, he lets his foot do the talking, though.
Ah.
It's just straight in.
Mm.
Straight up.
Depending
And,
on where.
you've got a couple of options there, you know.
Yeah. Great fun character. Is he
No, they
fun?
are. It is a lot of fun. It is, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's you know, we had a kind of a go big or go home motto. And then when that wasn't big enough, it was go big and then go home. And I don't know where we can go from there.
I don't know.
Right.
Apart from into a big wide shot where we're just all too big.
Uh-huh.
Operatic.
Yes.
Epic.
Your character seems like she just knows how to do well, and she doesn't do well. She over and above does well, right?
She's trying.
Yeah. Starts
Partially
out.
because she's afraid.
Really?
Sure.
Afraid of what?
Well, so much is riding on her leadership.
Hmm.
So it's slightly terrifying. There's a lot of bravado, but there's, concern.
That's
What
nice.
if I mess up?
Right.
Then
Well-
how is that for the women who come after me?
Yeah.
How is that
And
for
for
the
your
people on
partner
the
who's
street?
actually signing
Yes.
up with you, I mean, this
Yeah.
guy with the beard that's left-handed, and for him,
Yeah.
because
Well,
he's throwing
ambidextrous.
he's throwing his lot in with you. So if you go
Yeah.
bad, he goes bad.
Right, and I'm so concerned about it
Mm.
because I know it'll affect his shaving habits,
Yeah.
and this could be
Which-
crucial.
Has nothing
To
to
his
do with the
well-being.
show.
Yeah.
Zero to do with the show, but
You started it.
he started it.
What do you mean? He started it.
Point the fingers at who started it. Give me some ideas of because there's some tough things in it. One bullet can end a part in here. As a matter of fact, in the first show, I don't want to give anything away, but someone very close to your character didn't do too well.
Mm.
Yeah, and that kind of is heartbreaking, huh?
I don't know if you're teasing. Sometimes
I don't.
You look at me
remember
and
remember the young
can't
fellow
tell.
you kind of.
Oh
you-
yeah,
you-
I know. I completely remember. And this is the thing. We were talking about this earlier today. That as someone in the police department, day in and day out, you're faced with the possibility that you or someone you love will be killed.
Mm.
And and sometimes it comes to pass. And how do you deal with it? How do you go on? How do you continue to dedicate yourself to service, knowing that that's a possibility?
Your character's fine with that, right?
Absolutely. I mean, well, in Baxter, my brother was killed as well, and I've seen people killed, and I've gotten to know a lot of officers. I mean, 5 officers in uniform this year in Chicago alone were shot and killed in uniform. I'm sure a lot in Philadelphia have as well. I mean, that's a pretty rough town. It's, even though you become accustomed to it and you go to a morgue and you can become accustomed to seeing death or the end of, you still got enough reminders within it, and even within the show and even within you know, particularly existing in Chicago and hanging out with cops and working with them on set, that you're reminded of it, you know?
Yeah.
There's a couple of times throughout the year where, you know, somebody come up and he was going to a benefit for the, you know, to raise money for the wife and kids of an officer that was slain. I mean, just more than enough to go, hang on, wow, this is wow. You know?
This is a
And we start
possibility.
in the first episode, you see that wall of all the slain officers, you know, up on the wall, like the, you know, a lot of war monuments in different places, all those names there. And, you know, and I've met some of those officers during the course of the show whose brothers or fathers, you know, do have their names up there. And you are, you know, you're reminded that, you know, when you do go in that door and you're second up or third up behind that ram, you know, it could be,
Yeah.
you know.
And then in the show, the Chicago Code, there's lots of different levels, and you have to use your adversaries as your helpers at times, and it's almost like a chess game. I mean,
It is.
You really got to
Absolutely.
pay attention.
Yes.
Right.
Is that pretty
Absolutely.
accurate?
Yes, I would say that's very accurate.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and they come from different allies and you know, adversaries and foes come from different areas. You know, there's the obvious ones, there's ones within the force, there's friends. I mean, I think when you throw the drama out there and put it in heightened stakes, you know, people are bound to change direction or see, you know, bring new things out of everybody each time that something happens. When you're in a shootout, you get to really see some side of somebody. They might behave how you thought they would, or, you know, that might be good or bad. They might betray you, or, you know, or stand up and be right there for you.
So when someone has your back, it's
Somebody to have your back, yeah, you know, and that's what, you know, two characters that have started off in partnership or that come together again and have been partners at one time, you know, they've had each other's back, and you can only get that through trial, you know, the real solid answer of it. I'm going to bang that again just for
Do
the-
it.
just through, you know.
Take my shoe off and
Yeah.
go rushing on you.
Yeah.
Can you?
Let's have a shoe fight.
I think I might win.
No,
Speaking
whoa,
of which,
whoa,
look,
whoa,
oh, they're
whoa.
see-through.
Oh, no, not with that
Trashy
stiletto.
there,
Gee,
young
whoa.
lady. Oh my goodness.
That's
Let me.
not trashy.
Well,
Kill us with that.
Look.
You
look
put an
at-
eye out with
well, hello.
Do you think that makes it not trashy? This
No,
strategy?
I was just saying it's see-through. Your shoes are see-through. They look
Slightly.
see-through.
A
that.
Yeah.
A little toe is good for everyone.
Give us, yeah. Let me. Speaking of which, can your character dance? I know hers can.
Yeah, but he just won't dance.
Mm.
It's just one of those
I
things
don't
that he
think my
can't
character
do.
can dance. I
Oh,
don't know.
unfortunately, I heard from the top. Mr. Ryan said if things go well next season, she will. So I was curious.
Dancing, yeah.
Oh yeah, I talked
On
to
the
him.
bar,
Yeah.
maybe really in a drunken, you know, throng. I think would be good.
Oh,
Not
I'd love to
thong,
see your.
throng.
See, I'm hoping that they'll set that up as a big psychological breakthrough. I can't dance, and then one day, something's got to happen that makes me dance, and then I'm changed.
Yeah.
Well,
Because it's a
I've
do or die
been through that.
situation. You have
I've
to
been through
in
that
order
thing.
to save my life.
Yeah.
There you go.
One day something should make something happen to make you watch the Chicago Code. Brilliant, really good show. So I appreciate you guys stopping by Foxhole Access.
Thank you,
My
absolutely.
pleasure.
Thank you very much.